Yep, it's time to open the Begode XWay. Let's go! So as you know, I was recently in China, and while there, I got to ride the XWay a lot. Basically, that was the premier wheel that I rode almost the entire time that I was there. So I got a lot of experience on this wheel over the week that I was there. And I can tell you, it can take a beating. But we'll talk more about that later. Let's just open it up real quick, and get going. Okay. All right. Really nothing new about opening a Begode wheel. You know what you're gonna get, which I like. I kind of like the fact that you know what you're gonna get, especially in the newer wheels, because all the newer wheels have been amazing, in my opinion. I have the ET Max in the other room. I was actually thinking of trading in or selling my ET Max to get the XWay, but then it hit me. The ET Max is my street wheel. The XWay is gonna be my off-road wheel, so I gotta keep them both. So I was excited about this wheel coming and a little upset because it was coming. It showed up at my house after I left for China. So I didn't order one and have it in China. Well, actually, I guess I'm kind of glad about that because I put a whooping on those wheels in China. My big ass was going off road, falling down. It was a lot of stuff going on over there. If you saw the video, you got a little idea. There'll be more to come. A lot of stuff happened while we were over there. Anyway, all right. So, whoa, this is new. This Begode manual has some QR codes on the back, but wow, you guys have stepped it up. This is nice. Like, the quality alone is like incredible and has all their wheels in the front. Well, I wouldn't say all because they have so many. All the newest wheels, at least. Yeah. Wow. This is, I can't even tell you how I'm blown away. Really nice. I'll be looking at that in a little bit. Certificate of conformity. And it's funny because I laugh when I talk about Begode wheels because we used to get things that we weren't happy with. Bunch of plastic thrown on a wheel. But now these wheels are so thought out. They've done such a good job with adding so much on these wheels and making them really well built. The ET Max, when I took it apart, I was pleasantly surprised with how well built it is. And the XWay seems to be the same way. So I'm happy to have this one. All right, so here we got the cables. We even have the European version if I needed that. Okay. Like it. And here are the Allen keys that they give you, and this is to adjust the suspension. I always forget that these are there, so glad to see them right at the top. All right. Toss those as well, and there she is. Oh yeah. Woo, baby. She's pretty. Oh, they even added the Velcro under the seat because a lot of people complained that the seat would move when you were hitting jumps and stuff. So they added the Velcro for you. No way. The pads are, everything's already on the wheel. Craziness. I like it. All right, let's see. All right. I'm going to do the tip method instead of pulling it and trying to yank it out the top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All together. All right. All right. The charger. And this is one of their newer chargers. I like it. I saw it at the factory. All right, so I got everything I need here. The wheel is already assembled and ready to go. Here, let me back that up. Oh. Oh. Straighten it out. And that's it. That honestly, that had to be the easiest unboxing ever. It's all together. Like, all right. Throw that there. And that there. Ooh, you can't really see. Here, let me adjust the camera down a little bit so you can see more of what we got going on here. All right, so this bad boy is pretty. And it just, I don't know, it just looks so good. I think I may want to angle it even further. I love the look of this wheel. I was impressed. And this is honestly the first time I've ridden a new wheel and kept the pads that were on it. This is the first time. Even the ET Max, which had similar pads, I took those off. Didn't really like riding with those. But these, I rode with these while I was in China, and this is all I used. I had the Grizzlies with me, but, excuse me, like I said in my previous video, I didn't have time to take these off. So at first I was upset, and then I just was upset I didn't have time to adjust them. A couple of times I needed them adjusted tighter on my foot, and I didn't take the time to do it. Well, I didn't have the time to do it because the wheel kept switching hands. But I really like the pads. These are probably, in my opinion, the best pads that Begode has ever made when it comes to for wheels. I think this is the best they've ever made. And actually, probably because they're not making them. I think that's the one thing they're not making, I think, if I remember correctly. So the pedals are really nice. The suspension is something that I really want to push because I didn't need to move it too much while I was there, but every time I did adjust it, somebody else adjusted it a different way because they were doing a lot of racing and I was worried about, you know, the hills and mountains and stuff. But anyway, we're here to unbox this bad boy. So just look at it. It's pretty. Let's see if we can get her going. Okay. All right, so it's in transport mode. You can see it's still not balancing. See if I can hold that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then shut it off. Oh, didn't even need to. It did it, and it put itself, it started balancing. I'm gonna take that off. Oh yeah, pretty screen. I like. Oh yeah, this bad boy is such a nice wheel. I want you to get even a better look. Hang on. All right, you should be able to really see that well now. Oh, look at that baby. Oh yes, and I forgot. This is where my plate goes. So this goes right there. I have to take this apart and put this plate in there, showing that I was at the race. First ever. I love it. I love it. I love it. This wheel, to me, it signifies what I was looking for. I needed something for off-road that could handle me. I've gained a lot of weight and I'm not, you know, as easy to handle on a trail as others, and this has handled me. While we were out there, I put it through its paces. I mean, it was a whole lot of bumping around, jumping around, you know, falling, getting back up. I threw it off a cliff a couple times. Sorry. But that was the reason why I was happy that I didn't have mine there, because I didn't want to beat mine up. But it has this is the one thing I am worried about is it's not, looks like it's carbon fiber, but it's not. And several people have broken theirs. So I'm a little worried about this. I know they were talking about upgrading it. I don't think this is the upgraded one. I think this is the one that broke. But if it does, I'll just get another one. It looks good, and it seems like it's going to protect, but a lot of people were breaking them off-road. Now, I don't do big jumps and stuff. I just like to go off-road. I like to get off the beaten path. It's fun to me, and this is what I'm going to do it on. Like I said, it has the Velcro on here, and in here's where you can adjust the suspension with the black handle that I got there. I can rotate that, and then you can set it to soft or hard here. Put the air in the chamber. I'm going to have to do that, and then adjust the compression and the dampening. I am going to have to find a seat solution. The one thing I can tell you about this wheel is the seat is not enough for my big ass. I know I need more, so I want the seat to come to about here. So I'm probably going to make something that comes to here and comes up and goes over the seat. If I cut it out, then maybe I could, it'll still attach and I'll still be able to use this. But I'll probably start with just a piece of foam, cut it here and cut it in the shape of that so it sits on top of that. And that way it'll give me a whole seat, because, we need a whole seat. Our behinds don't fit on little tiny seats. That's the only downfall I have, or I see in this wheel so far, is that seat is too small. But I really love the design of the XWay. I'm happy with this wheel. I am really. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna take the sticker off. I never do it, but I think it was Marty that gets mad. He hates stickers on wheels, and after watching his video, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I hate them too. I just don't really pay attention that much. But this one is right on the top, right in the front. So I'm going to take this sticker off. Sorry, guys. Well, who am I saying sorry to? It's my wheel! So there's that. But that's it. I just wanted to open it up, let you see it. I know you've seen them before, but if you hadn't, I wanted you to see mine. I like that halo light that it has. I like that it daytime running. Then you can hit the light itself. And then Marty, it still flashes. So it's good. I like that too. I guess they added it back in because Marty wanted it. And, well, not just Marty. All of us wanted it. I use the flashing a lot too, especially when I'm in a crowded area or whatever. Or, it does bring a lot of attention. It gets people to pay attention to you. They see one light coming, they think they're not sure what it is, but they see a blinking light, they're like, oh, what is that? And it gives you a little more visibility, which I like. We're only on one wheel, so, but yeah, XWay, baby. All right, I'll show you some more. So like I said, it's durable. I can tell you that. The only thing I broke on this wheel after throwing it off cliffs and stuff was the headlight. I did break a headlight while I was over there, the stairs. As a matter of fact, in that video, in my last video talking about the China global race, you can see there's a part of the video where I'm going downstairs and I'm behind a Fees from UK, and at the bottom, right at the very bottom, I fell after we got off the stairs just as I was jumping the last little opening there, and when I fell, the wheel went off the cliff there halfway down to the water, and it hit something over there and cracked the light. So I broke a light on one of the wheels over there. That was it. Other than that, this bad boy, it tumbled. And some of those crashes that you take when you come off the wheel and it hits something and goes up in the air and goes nuts. I had a couple of those. The wheel was all over the place. It spun and banged off of this and that. And I was like, wow. Picked it up. And I didn't even have to turn it back on. It was still on. Picked it up. It balanced. I jumped on and took off. This wheel took a beating. Not this one specifically, obviously. The XWay that I was riding over there, I rode a few different ones. They took a beating, but they all kept on ticking. Very durable wheel. Very well made, very durable. So if you're thinking about the XWay, I'm going to give it a thumbs up already. And I haven't, the only thing I don't have, I don't know about range because, I don't think it's going to have long range, but especially with my big person on it, my big self on it, we'll see how much range I get out of it, so I know. But it's an off-road wheel. That's what I want it for. I'm probably going to put a Shinko 244 on it at some point because that's my favorite off-road tire, or cross tire because you can use it for both. But for now, I'll use this. I know some people didn't like this tire, but I'm gonna use this for now and then put a Shinko on it later on. And the plate on the front and the Shinko later. Outside of that, I'm probably not gonna do much. You know, I gotta get some green in here somehow. So I may add to the pads. I may throw the Grizzlies on here or my Clark pads. I don't know. But for right now, I'm gonna ride it as is and check it out. And next video, I'll give you some more feedback as to how it treated me here in the States. Till next time, it's your man BlackCobra. Deuces. And I'm out.